Hey guys, welcome to Alt Beauty Spot. Everything clean, colorful, fun, edgy, all the things. Basically, I share all my edgy, editorial, high fashion, everyday, colorful makeup and skincare, but the kicker is, as much as it looks conventional, it is totally clean. And we are back for another week with a palette. If you don't know what I'm talking about, a couple months ago I did a week with the, at that time, brand new Aether Beauty Joshua Tree Desert Matte Palette. And you guys love that video, still do. And on my Instagram, which you should follow, I threw a poll out asking which palette to do next. And while there was a winner, it's clear that you guys want more of these videos. So today we are doing a week with the Aether Beauty Amethyst palette. So here is the packaging. And the back, it shows you the color, like a kind of graphic of the colors, and then their name. And what I love about Aether Beauty is their packaging is like almost 100% recyclable. There is no mirror in it, so that the cardboard can be completely recycled. You can pop out the metal pans when they're empty and recycle those. And then this one piece of elastic you just have to cut off. So I love, love, love Aether Beauty's mission and just, you know, the practices they follow to make sure they're being a steward of the earth while also creating gorgeous eyeshadow palettes. So I am gonna just start by swatching all these colors for you guys, I think, and just start to get a feel for them. It is a mainly purple focused palette. And there's a few kind of like browns, neutrals that coordinate, and then mostly shimmers or like pearlescent. There's one, what I would consider glitter, and then three matte shades. So I will just start with swatching these real quick, and then we will do a quick look. I am headed to work, hence the shirt, not a shirt I would normally wear, and I am wearing a mask the whole time, so I don't think I'm gonna overdo kind of my base too much. I'm gonna mainly focus on my eyes and maybe just a little bit of blush and highlighter on the sides here, just to take care of my skin while I'm wearing masks. So let's dive in. I am gonna work from the right to the left here, kind of lighter to darker. And so this first shade here at the top is Meditation. And it's just a beautiful kind of cool toned taupey brown. And for a matte shade, it does feel very creamy. It goes on a little kind of pink or purple, you might say, once it's on the skin. Then this next color underneath it is Protection. And it's like the shimmery cousin to this color, Meditation. There is Protection. Gorgeous, gorgeous shade again. Then I'm gonna go in to the next shade on the top, which is Centered. Right between them here. So that's centered, a touch more purple and darker. Then the next color centers kind of shimmery brother or cousin or sister is Transformation. Ooh, look at that. That's so pretty. It's a kind of, it's like a warm purple. Then going into the center four colors, I'm going to start at the top, which is Mystic. And this is the lightest shade of the palette. Mystic. which is just a gorgeous kind of pink, light purple shimmer. Let's see if I can get a little more. Then the next shade, which is one of the more interesting shades, is Third Eye, and it's the more like blue, it's the bluest or like coolest toned purple in this palette. And this is the one I would consider the most like glittery. I love this shade. And then the next shade we're gonna go in, I consider it a duochrome. It shifts from like purple to almost like an army green. I will see if I can get my camera to pick up on it. No guarantees, but the color's called Transcendent. And I'll see if we can pick up on that duochrome. It's not totally showing up. I know it looks very like green on camera, but I promise you it shifts like purple or like ruby red almost. Really pretty color. And then the last of kind of the colorful center 4 shades is Spirituality. So there's Spirituality. Nice, softer, pinkier purple. And then we're getting into the deeper shades, and these all feel a bit neutral. We'll start with Crown Chakra, which is this kind of like rusty brown color, and it's a matte. So this is our third and final matte. It's swatching a touch patchy, but that's using a finger, not a brush yet. Then we can go in with Amethyst, which in the pan looks really brown and neutral, but when you swatch it, it definitely shifts a touch. It's like a purple, no, it's like a brown with like a purple underneath it. And then we'll go in with Psychic, which is kind of this like grayed out deep brown. It's almost like a charcoal gray, but it pulls just a little brown. And then last but not least is Pisces, which is like, it's almost like a navy blue, kind of black. Just the teeniest touch of like a pearl essence to it, but it's there. So these are the swatches for the Aether Beauty Amethyst palette, and today I'm feeling like a little sassy, not too crazy, but definitely a little bit. So yeah, let's see what I create. This palette has those 12 shades in it. I overall like it, and I like the idea of kind of like a purple palette. Initial thoughts and like feelings on it is it's a bit dark, and it's like a bit colorful maybe. It just like lacks maybe a touch of brightness, and I would say I'm more of a cool toned purples gal, so it's a bit like warm feeling to me. They just start to pull a little pink to red. Maybe that's just the swatching, maybe that's just an initial impression. And that's why we're gonna dive in here. So I'm thinking of going, I don't know, let's just pop some makeup on, like a little bit of, you know, concealer and stuff, and see where the look takes us. So I will be right back with like some concealer and brows done, and then we will start on the eyes. Okay, I put just a touch of like some concealer under my eyes, clear brow gel on my brows just to lock them in place, and just a touch of blush and highlight to pop those cheekbones, as they're one of the only things you see other than my eyes when I'm wearing a mask, because I have to. So, I had a moment to inspect my swatches, and I'm kind of feeling like I want to put this guy. Yep, that one right there, which is Spirituality. Maybe kind of on my crease. I am really liking this shimmer here, which is Transformation. And then, I don't know. And this guy too. This third one in, which is Amethyst. So yeah, we're just kind of going to go for it and see, you know, what happens. I am going to start with Spirituality, like I said, and a fluffy brush here, and just kind of sweep this on my crease. Maybe all over. This is like a stiffer formula even when swatching it compared to some of the others. But it isn't patchy, so I think it just goes on a bit more transparent than some of the other eyeshadows might, but I kind of like it. Since the shades aren't too soft, they're a bit more intense overall for the palette. I do kind of like that this shade has a touch of transparency and kind of ends up coming off as a softer shade than what it looks like in the pan. Then I want to take just a stiffer flat brush, and I think we'll go in with Transformation, which is this beautiful like purple shade. Oh wow. Okay. Wow, I mean that almost like foils on the lid. Alright, touch of fallout. Luckily I don't have like much face makeup on. So it's not the end of the world. I will say that that is much creamier than I anticipated, so I think I kind of went in with too heavy of a hand potentially. You know, it happens. I'm going to first take a clean fluffy brush and just buff out this wing a touch. I don't want it to be like too intense. Okay. And then I'm gonna take a small but like softer flat brush, and I'm gonna go in with Amethyst, which is kind of a brown, but it has this like purple shift kind of once you apply it. And I'm gonna just kind of refill out the edge of my eye. These are really creamy, these shimmer shades. Oh, see, it's like almost too much. I guess maybe let's go in with just a touch of Psychic. How's my makeup looking on camera? Okay, okay. And then let's go in with, I think I want just a touch of protection just across my under eye to neutral it out and give it just a touch of like depth, but not too much more color. And then let's just go back in with that first shade we did, Spirituality, and just with this softer brush, just really pull it in to the inner corner. And now let's add some mascara, and I will try to show you kind of this final look. So I added a little bit of the Ilia Limitless Lash Mascara. If this first part of the video didn't have good sound, it's because I didn't realize my microphone wasn't plugged in until just now, so it was just my camera microphone. Not terrible, not great. I hope it turns out okay, and I'm sorry if it's a little rough. Promise moving forward that won't happen. I also just want to pop on, let's do this Ilia Balmy Gloss in this color Linger, because it's kind of purpley, and I haven't tried this color yet. So let me get a mirror. Ooh. This is like Your Lips But Better color, for me at least. I love these balmy glosses. Ooh, that's really pretty. Okay, so my wing got a little crazy, but I think it's pretty. And I know I don't have much of a base, which kind of makes makeup look weird, but I think that's a reality for a lot of us right now, is like, hey, I'm wearing a mask, and like, why put makeup on? And honestly, like, wearing a mask and face makeup is probably going to make you break out more than the mask would already. So anyway, this was day one of the Aether Beauty Amethyst palette. So pretty. So excited to play with some more of these shades. I really want to do kind of like a neutral day, and then I'll do something fun with this guy right there. And yeah, I'm gonna try to use up all these shades, but I kind of start to forget which ones I have and haven't used. There's a pretty good chance I just do it naturally. I hope to use all of them for you guys, but either way, you know, if you're new to clean beauty or you're really only gonna invest in one palette, I'm just trying to show you like what's the breadth you can get from just the palette without needing to add like other eyeshadows to your collection. So this was day one. There's 4 more days and 4 more looks coming. I hope you enjoyed this, and keep watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Hey guys, and welcome to day 2 of using the Aether Beauty Amethyst Gemstone palette, whatever it's called. What is Amethyst Crystal Gemstone palette, this gorgeous palette here. Heavy on the purples, but today, if you cannot tell, I'm a bit more laid back, and I'm just kind of quickly running out the door. So super simple today, and I think I'm going to use that to my advantage to show you the neutral side to this palette, because there is a gorgeous neutral side to it. So quickly what I've used so far, I did the Inika primer and the BB cream. Then I went in with the Aether Beauty Crystal Charged Cheek Palette. I used a little bit of all three, mainly Compassion, which is the slightly more neutral cheek color, but I brightened it up with just a touch of Self-Love as well. And then for my brows, I went in with the Eco Brow, just clear brow gel, just to hold them in place. So, yeah, I'm really excited to show you just this quicker version, more neutral look for day 2 today. So, I want to start with this color here. It's like a matte, kind of mushroomy color, and it is called Meditation. And then I'm just going to go in with a really soft, fluffy round brush and get some of that color on my brush. And then I'm just going to go in and sweep it over my crease to just add a touch of definition into my crease here. Next, with a flat semi-stiff brush here, I'm gonna go in and sweep the color just below it, this kind of bronzy mushroomy brown here, which is called Protection, and I'm gonna go ahead and just sweep that across my whole lid. This has some shimmer to it, so it just adds some nice dimension. It's a deeper bronzy shade, and it does kind of shift slightly purple, but it's a really good, almost like moleskin brown. There's that. Then I'm gonna go in with a really small, fairly stiff round brush, and I'm gonna work you know, the second to deepest shade in this whole palette here, which is this guy right there, which is called Psychic. And I'm gonna work that into my outer corner. It's like a charcoaly gray, but it still kind of pulls brown. This color seems to have a bit of a stiffer formula to it. Even though it's still a shimmer, it's not feeling as buttery as some of the other shimmery shades do. Then I'm gonna go in with, it's this color right here, right there, and it's called Amethyst, and it's, you know, it's still brown. I can tell it's gonna have just a touch of purple, very similar kind of shade to that color we put all over our lid, Protection, but I can tell it's gonna bring maybe just a slight punch of purple in, and so I'm gonna use this to accentuate my lower lash line. And just swipe that across. Yep, it definitely kind of duochromes and shifts slightly purple, but that's honestly like really pretty, and it's not too bright. So for, you know, kind of how soft the rest of this eye look has turned out to be, it's appropriate, I think. And then finally, I told you guys this is gonna be a quick one. I'm gonna go in with this color right in the center top here, which is Mystic. And I'm going to just slightly brighten up my inner corner of my eyes. So medium stiffness, medium sized round brush, just a little bit of this color on it. And just add a touch of pop to our inner corners. Mainly focus on the upper lid, but you can pull it down a little bit. Make sure everything's even. And then I'm gonna go in, I think I'll actually go in with my 100% Pure Fruit Pigmented Mascara. Not my favorite, but not so bad I need to waste it. That was a close call. Some mascara flicked into my eye and I thought I was about to lose my eyeball there for a second. So, yeah, I think this is a really pretty lip and the more neutral side to this eyeshadow palette, but it does still definitely shift purple. Even though those colors look completely kind of nude and neutral on the palette, once they're on your skin, there's definitely still a hint of purple to all of them, and I think it's gorgeous. So this is the more natural side to the palette. This look took me 10 minutes. That's truly it. And yeah, there was day 2 of using the gorgeous Aether Amethyst Crystal Gemstone palette here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hey guys, and welcome to day 3 of using the Aether Beauty Amethyst Crystal Gemstone palette. I already have my base on. I am needing to quickly run out the door and be on my way to meeting some friends for dinner, and I wanted to show you the look that I'm going to create with this palette today. So I'm wearing an all black and white outfit, and then I have these punches of green kind of jewelry or green yellow jewelry, and so I think this purple is gonna still play with it really well, and I just want to do like a lighter, fun, flirtier look, if you will. So I think what I'm gonna do is just with a really nice, soft, fluffy brush, I'm gonna just start with Centered, which is this soft mauve-y kind of pinky purple up here at the top, and just lightly go over this on my crease. Even though it's a deeper color, we're just applying a nice soft layer, so it's gonna add some definition without feeling too heavy. Just like that. And then I want to go in next, and I think I want to do you guys might think I'm crazy, but I want to do this color here, this lighter, brighter purple, like bluey purple here. If it'll focus, there we go. Third eye. And I'm gonna take like a stiffer, flatter brush, and I'm just gonna brush that kind of over my whole lid. And this is one of the more like sparkly rather than even like shimmery looks anymore, or shadows in this palette. And then I want to go in with Transformation down here, which is Centered's kind of like shimmery sister, and a semi-soft, medium-sized round brush, and I'm going to lightly deepen this outer corner, add some of that more warm tone back in. This is one of the more pigmented shades in the bunch. Little bit goes a long way. And then I'm just gonna take the ever slightest amount of protection here, which is the shimmery bronzy shade, and a smaller, stiffer flat brush, and quickly run this just on my lower lash line. And then just the slightest touch of Mystic here, which is the lightest shade in the palette. Just a soft round brush, and just so that you can perfectly dab a touch in the inner corner of each eye, not traveling very far with it at all. And mascara is next. I told you guys I'm being quick about this one. Third eye is a really pretty color. It's like, it's super bright and you can't really get away from it once you put it on there, but if you can embrace it, which this look does, it's really stunning. No eyeliner because I want to keep this look somewhat casual, even though so much purple. Definitely when you don't do eyeliner and it's a bolder look, go heavy on mascara. And then to really finish this off and pull this look together, I am going to try for the first time with you guys the Kosas lipstick in the color Rose Water. And it's this perfect, like slightly cool, purpley toned mauve. It's slightly nude. And I think even though this look is punchy, it's like a good somewhat nude color that'll still keep that purple tied in. And there you have it. That is day 3, and I will see you guys tomorrow for day 4. Hey guys, welcome to day 4 of the Aether Beauty Amethyst palette week. Today I think I want to just go a little like simple. I'm not even gonna say like neutral because I know I already did that. I'm thinking just like what's kind of the simple, lightest, like quick, easy, just doop and go eye. Another day, another mask wearing day, so no face makeup for me. I just concealed my under eyes and a few forehead blemishes, used a brow gel, and yeah, we're just gonna hop right in. I think I'm just gonna go in immediately with protection here, which is this kind of moleskin shimmer, and just a medium round fluffy brush, and just mainly focus on the outer corner, but kind of the whole lid or just shy of. And then using the same brush so that they blend, I think I'm going to go in with Meditation above that just to buff it out a touch. And then we're going to go in with Mystic, which is that lightest shade in the palette. Mystic definitely pulls like purple once it's on. It looks so neutral in the palette, and then definitely like pulls kind of like pink or lavender once it's on. And then just for fun, let's go into the bottom lash line with Third Eye. My shirt has some of this like purple blue color in it, so I kind of want to play off that. And this definitely can pull warmer than it looks in the palette as well. And then to wrap it up, let's use that darkest shade, which is Pisces, as eyeliner. Okay. I think that's our eyeshadow today. Super simple and fun. A bit more neutral, but adding Third Eye on the under eye is actually really fun and adds like the most subtle little pop. I'm going to use the 100% Pure mascara. And then to really wrap this up, I'm just going to use my Basswood Beauty. This is the color Autumn Mist of her tinted lip balm. I love her tinted lip balms, and I don't like most lip balms. But these are very nourishing, super nice, buildable, pretty colors, and they just add like a nice sheen and a nice little tint. You feel like you look like you're kind of wearing mascara, but then feel like you're wearing just regular chapstick. So there we go. There's day 4, and tomorrow's the last day. So I hope you guys are enjoying, and I hope I am showing and talking about all these colors enough. As much as I would love to ask you what you want to see tomorrow, I can't, because you won't see this until after all the days are done. So, yeah. I'll be back for day 5. Guys, we made it. We did 1 whole week, or we're about to, with the Aether Beauty Crystal Gemstone palette. I love color, and I do love the color purple, but committing to purple for the whole week has been a bit. This is a fun palette though. I was quickly, before I hopped on here, just reviewing like the looks I've done already, and we've had a fun week. We started off with a really vibrant purple, kind of winged. I did a nice neutral, or as neutral as you can get with this palette. Another fun kind of punchy purple look, but a touch softer. And then a really nice like lighter, airier look. And so today I have nowhere to go. I'm just in the mood to play with makeup, so I thought I'd like make sure to round out this video while I have the energy. I want to go like the deep side of it. I've shown you the neutral, the light, the purples, like the brighter purples, and so today we're gonna go into that like deeper, darker, smokier side of it and really like use that and see what we can get from that. And I know I've either like not had face makeup on or already come on here with my base, so I thought, even though I'm gonna zoom through it, I thought I would just do like a super quick little like face makeup tutorial for you guys as well. Yeah, so let's like jump into this last look, and I think while I'm doing it, I might try to kind of round out my thoughts on this palette. And yeah, I'm so excited for you guys to be watching this video, and I hope you've made it to day 5. I think these are really helpful videos for you guys because I know palettes can be daunting, specifically in clean beauty. They're a bit expensive. And so I think, like, had I had the opportunity to find a video like this when thinking about purchasing a palette, it would probably help me fully understand the palette and see if it's something I want to invest in or not. So I don't think I've touched on it yet. This palette, I believe, is $58. I do have a lovely little code for you guys, and it is down below, and well, it's also just Alt Beauty Spot. It's affiliate code, but it gets you guys 15% off on the Aether Beauty website anytime. Like, this isn't your first purchase or anything. This is like, you can purchase from them once a week and you'll still be able to use it. So I don't know the math right now, but that $58 is a bit closer to like 40-ish bucks once you have 15% off. So, yeah, think about using that if you're interested. And I think I've already linked the video. I will link it again here real quick. I did their Joshua Tree Desert Matte palette. It is a limited edition, but I'm pretty sure it's still available. I'm doing the Amethyst one, and I'm gonna like work through some of the other ones as well because I do have a few from them. So, let's jump into it. I'm not going to use primer because I don't know how long I'm going to keep this makeup on my face since I don't need to be wearing it. But I'm going to show you like a more glammed out, like sultry makeup look today. My current favorite, well, I was going to say my current favorite foundation, but let's go take care of some of these lovely breakouts I have. And we're going to start with my current favorite color corrector is the Plain Jane Beauty. This is their green color corrector. I'm still working through a sample. Love it. I've tried 1 or 2 other color correctors. This is my favorite. So I'm going to start with color corrector, jump into foundation, and I'm just going to zoom through this part. So like, I'm not going to really talk through it as much. I will make sure to either do like a little blurb of what I'm using, or at the very least link it down below and give you guys any discount codes for some of those products. I will talk you through. I'm thinking I should use the Aether cheek palette for my cheeks today. The one I have the Rose Quartz Crystal Charge cheek palette. So I think I'll use this today, and I will show you guys this, and I'll call that out, but I'm gonna just zoom through from now until I'm ready for eyeshadow. Okay, I am back. I did a relatively simple base, but it just gives a nice even base, and you know, it'll create a nice backdrop, if you will, for this sultry look I'm gonna go for. So, for the 5th time, here is the Aether Beauty Crystal Gemstone palette. And I am thinking we will focus on this side here. Maybe dive into this bottom one once again because it's a duochrome. It goes like green to purple. Yeah. Let's jump right in. I am thinking I'm gonna do a crease shade. And you know what? Let's do it up right. We're gonna go in with Crown Chakra right here at the top. It's dark, and we're just gonna see. It's the darkest matte shade. I'm gonna hug like kind of under my crease to start. Wow, that is creamy and blendable. Not too much fallout, which is great. And that's kind of a nice like rusty brown. Really enjoying that like already. If I was gonna be super simple today, like I could almost do a wash of that, head out the door with like some mascara. That is a gorgeous color, and it's kind of one I've been avoiding because it scares me in the palette. So big fan of that. I think next let's go in with Amethyst down here and start to like build up our outer corner, but pull it in like into the lid a little bit. Then I want to go in with, I think I want to go in with Pisces next, which is the darkest shade. It's like almost black, kind of looks like navy blue sort of, and just a nice little like pop here. Okay, and then I think next I'm going to start on the under eye with Psychic here, but then also use a little bit of Transcendence down here as kind of my under eye shades. So Psychic first, and this is just gonna accentuate the outer corner of my under eye. Feel like I'm getting a little bit of fallout. I only just noticed it. No saying that it was for sure that shade because I wasn't paying great attention, but definitely getting a bit, at least on that first side. And then I'm gonna go in with Transcendence, which is like a duochrome. It's definitely like a deeper purple, but also has this like army green side to it, and pop kind of the rest of my under eye. And then I think I want to go back in with that first shade, but with the same brush and just kind of deepen the rest of my inner corner. Just like that. Like I said, I'm going for a deeper, sultrier look. And now I think just some mascara. And I'm going to use the Ilia Limitless Lash Mascara. Heavy on the upper lashes. And I think only the outer corner of my bottom. And there you have it. That is the 5th look of the Aether Beauty Crystal Gemstone palette. So a quick overview. Even though we have some shades in here that pull a bit neutral, or look a bit neutral in the pan, overall I felt like everything once applied definitely has this like pretty intense purple shift to it. When you use all the neutrals together, it does come off a bit more neutral, but there's definitely like a purple tone to all of it. So just keep that in mind. Like, I initially was excited because I was like, okay, you have these down here, this one up here, and then like kind of these two. You can at least create a few neutral looks with this palette, and when I used those shades, still came off purple. So I would not say there's any true neutrals in here. The purple shades, to me, except for this one here, pull very warm. So they pull the more like pink red side of purple, less the like blue side of purple. And so it's a bit more warm toned. I am a bit more of a cool toned purple fan, but I still enjoyed using these colors. All that I just said is a personal preference. That is just me. I don't want to make any of that sound like there's something wrong with the palette. I'm just being honest with you guys, because I know you're probably watching this going like, okay, is this something that I would like and that I would use? So those are some facts that I think I observed while using this palette. I think it is still a gorgeous palette. I think any gals with green eyes or like hazel eyes that they like to make look green, think about getting this. Purples are stunning for green eyes or like olive tone skin. It's such a flattering color and it makes that green really pop. So green-eyed gals, consider this. Seriously, like truly beautiful. There is definitely some versatility to it. Before I like glimpsed through the looks I had created so far this week, I was kind of feeling like I was worried that all my looks were a bit more one note, that they all looked the same. But once I glimpsed through them, I was like, no, there's definitely some variety in here. This has, while it doesn't go super soft and light and bright, you can definitely pull it lighter, which I think is great. So you can get the deep, dark, sultry looks like today, but then I believe it was yesterday's look was a lot more softer, airier, like just a lighter look. So you can get that range. And I don't know, I think you can have some fun with it as long as you love purple. Matter of fact, you gotta love purple. The colors apply beautifully. Pretty much all of them work well. I would say that this black is not super intense. I mean, even today, the outer corner of my eye does not look like black. So, you know, you might still want an eyeliner or something to pair with this, but overall, it's pretty. It's a very pretty palette. And I'm happy that I have it. I do pull for some of the colors a bit, just now that it's in my collection. And I love Aether Beauty's like mission, goal, all that sort of stuff. So let's, as a final step, let's just pop some lipstick on. Let's just go real dark with it. This is the Gabriel Cosmetics lipstick in Meritage, which is this gorgeous purple, like deep purple. It's like, even though it's warmish, it's coolish at the same time. And just to put you all in all the fall tones and moods, there you have it. Yeah, this lip's a little intense, which makes this look overall a bit darker, moodier, sultrier, but I needed to switch it up. Didn't want to leave you guys hanging with like all the same look. So here's kind of the dark, dramatic other end of this palette's versatility, and this gorgeous deep purple lip shade. And yeah, there you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please keep an eye out for another palette review coming soon. I have a few that I have my eye on to share with you guys. And like I said, look for the link down below and that discount code to get 15% off any Aether Beauty products from their website. You guys do not want to miss out on that. If you're thinking about getting Aether Beauty, at least get it 15% off. So thank you guys so much for being here. If you enjoyed this video and have not already, please hit subscribe down below. If you are a returning viewer, I see you and I love you and thank you so much. It means the world to me. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thanks for tuning in and see you next time. Bye.